Hello, I am Cheryl Abram, and this is Everyone Deserves an Epiphany. So, this is the first video I'm making for Cheryl Fix My Training. All right, and we're going to go over some options to modify any course that you have right now. Okay, now as I go on with this series, I'm going to get more specific on, leadership courses, courses pertaining to certain subjects, technical things for personal development. Okay, we're going to get into all that. But right now, I wanted the first one to be something that would be like an overview for you, okay? Which speaks to some of the more specific things that we're going to get to. So for this one, let me share my screen with you. This one right here. All right. So we're going to look at some interactive techniques to build cognitive behavioral skills. And these are some course modification options. All right. So let me see if I can make this bigger though. Slideshow. I think I have to share the screen again. Bear with me, guys. Let me share the screen again. Slideshow. Current slide. All right, I'm gonna have to share. There we go. That's better. All right. Yep, we're gonna work through this together. Y'all be okay. You'll be all right. All right. Interactive techniques to build cognitive behavioral skills. Here are some options for you. Option 1, engage activities. So this is where we want to introduce the topic, determine existing knowledge, and just spark interest, okay? And maybe starting it off with a current event, something in the news. If you can show a YouTube video of CNN or something like that, okay? Quick opening questions. For this one, I have the example of machine learning because this is where I've been working lately. Asking a thought-provoking question about it. Brainstorming activities. Actually create an algorithm, okay, to get a computer to do something. And you might hear, well, what's an algorithm? Well, what process do you use in the morning, when you get up to get dressed and ready for work? What do you do first? What do you do second? What do you do third? Just do that. Create an algorithm, a step-by-step guide for how you would get something to do something, okay? Option 2, explore. Ground their learning in first-hand experience, okay, with projects and topics they care about or that are of interest to them, okay? It's not just about, okay, here's this project, do it. No. For example, to make your, if it's high school students, to make your high school experience more fun or easier or less stressful, what would you design a computer to do? What algorithm would you create so that your life would be easier? It would be easier for you to get up in the morning. Maybe you want a computer to do your homework or pick your best friend or something, okay? What would you create? All right. And then now I'm interested, okay? Because this is actually something that's going to solve a problem that I have. All right. So yes, I want to do this. Okay. Okay. Now the next one, option 3, peer-to-peer learning activities. We all know the research, there's so much stuff out there about how peers learn more and better from their peers, okay, versus a sage on the stage, or a teacher in front of the room, okay? Socratic circles are perfect for this. Small group projects. An unconference type thing. I was just talking to someone about this tonight, right? Where a conference, we already have the agenda, we know where to go, we know how long to stay, we know when lunch, we know all that. An unconference, we don't know anything. All we know is that people are coming. Okay, and when they get there, the question is, what do y'all want to talk about? Okay, and then we group those things. They go in a room to talk about what they want to talk about or do the activity that they want to do. And the person that would normally be the speaker is actually on the side. Okay, it's like a guide on the side, right? Just there to provide, coaching possibly. All right, but not getting in the way. Okay, so, something like that, some kind of activity like that. Another way to enhance what you're doing is option 4, application activities. Teach back. Okay, we just talked about this thing. We just did this thing. We just went this place. Okay, we were just immersed in this activity. Okay, now come up here or stay where you are or in some way explain that back to us. And it doesn't have to be with words. Draw a picture. Let's do, what's the name of that game? Win, lose, or draw. Something. Let's play a game, regarding it. It doesn't have to be, act like you're doing an interview. You're a news person and you're doing an interview of your classmates. Okay? All right. Practice cases that involve real people. All right. Now we're going to have a customer, a person in here who actually has a business problem come in here to talk to you all about what that problem is. Now, what kind of questions would you ask and what kind of advice would you give? What kind of assessment would you do to find out the best solution for this person with a real problem? Option 5, motivating activities. Now, these can be put in like everywhere, okay? So you encourage and provide opportunities for intrinsic motivation. The more you can get a person to want to do what's being done, the less work you have to do, okay? We talked about a leaderboard. For this one, incentivizing for participation, high energy things, okay, sharing what they're learning in real time, like go live on your YouTube channel or something, go live on Facebook or do something, and let people know, hey, this is the project that I'm working on, I'm struggling a little bit. If y'all have any advice about how to do this, you know what I mean? Like, make it real. Don't take the whole world out of the classroom, okay? Don't do that. Let it continue to be there, all right? Memes. We see memes all over the place, okay? Allow people to express themselves using various things, and then ask them, what kind of thing would you want to do that would be really motivating for you? Okay, I know something I would say is I want to go live on my YouTube channel. Can I do that? Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's do this. All right. And option 6, evaluation activities. Assess performance in context. Okay. Individual real world projects. All right. And of course, for this particular thing, machine learning, we need data sets, open source code, simulations, those kinds of things to do. And there are so many things that online that give you really good directions on how to create projects, machine learning and AI projects, okay? So these are just 6 things, all right, that I will get further into when I talk about the specific training that I'm being asked to fix, all right? So I'll see y'all here next time, and I'll have my PowerPoint right, okay? Bye, y'all.